This tin of fish, which most Papua New Guineans eat every day, low-income earners, used to cost 5 kina 50 in 2019. This morning, it's 7 kina 50 in Port Moresby. In other parts of the country, it's more than 7 kina 50. This packet of rice used to cost 4 kina 50. Today, it's 6 kina in Port Moresby, and in other parts of Papua New Guinea, in Isipik, it's up around 7 kina. This packet of noodles used to be 80 toya. It's now 1 kina 20. Some parts, it's a kina 50. This packet of biscuits used to be 80 toya. It's now 1 kina 20 in Port Moresby. This constitutes what most Papua New Guineans eat at dinner time. If you add this up, if they have 2 meals a day, it's already more than the 28 kina that the low-income Papua New Guineans, our people, are making. All market mama, only sit down over the day, table market blow, just to get enough money to buy these very basic items. My questions are as follows. Number one, what fiscal initiatives has the government undertaken in the last 5 years to make these items affordable for our people? What initiatives you play in Kisim Peninsulan? If not, what new initiatives do you have that will make these items affordable? Lol mama blayumi sa hatok lo table market every day, nolin up lo buying na feeding all pigini blow. Our future. If you have no immediate plans, or if you do have plans, could you tell our hard-working mothers sitting on the table market when you expect, is it end of this year, next year, or the year after, when do you expect that these items will be affordable for our hard-working mothers and our low-income earners? Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Deputy Speaker.
Lo talk lo English question lo gana mi ask him lo inflation how government he work long banishing inflation or price increase long of goods and services. Global inflation running average long last 5 years tab antabla 7%. Papua New Guinea's running average low inflation since 1975 have stopped antabla 6%. Last 5 years, inflation underneath long leadership long Pangu government na coalition lo mipla below 5%. A minimum one. Mipla is clear na sensitive long effect lo inflation to our people. But when you look at the aggregate figure of inflation to the economy, that's the long-term running average. So long-term running average. And I'll come straight to the point. We have not been incognizant to the fact that it is tough times out there. What can we do when COVID-19 shut down the global economy that created and exacerbated double-digit inflation elsewhere? You look at Argentina, for instance, 200% inflation. That's a case in point. So we are not imbeciles running economy on this side. Last 5 years, Mibla saw some hard time. Now Mibla increasing, for instance, effort long Papua New Guineans paying school fee below beginning below. You clear time 2020, COVID-19 come now, people are rousing project fee away. So no longer today, Papua New Guinean parents paying project fee. No got paying project fee, one-time tuition fee. People also trauma go inside. Long halving below school, including higher education loan program, are giving more halving. On top of hackers and Tessas, where Somali government starting, people trauma this go inside. Long helping and relieving burden belong Papua New Guineans. You know, it warmed my heart with joy when I attended the graduation at Unitec. Over 35,000 Papua New Guineans children who have left university since 2023 have benefited from over 130 million kina we passed on through the higher education loan program on top of hackers and testers. Mr. Deputy Speaker, Mibla Rausim Takis long over 50,000 small toilets of economy, they're earning under 20,000 kina. No government before us has lifted the non-tax paid threshold to 20,000. The last was 12,500. The last was 12,500 when the O'Neill government lifted from then 7,500 around that benchmark to 12,500. We've lifted it to 17,500 once. We tested that. The burden on our people was still more. We've now entrenched that those who earn under 20,000, and guess what? Those who earn under 20,000 are those who go to the shop and buy trukai, buy the biscuit, buy the tin fish. Me like Togam country, this is something that we want to seriously do. We have now invested money to IRC for the first time, and IRC is now in the middle of purchasing a system that is flexible enough for them so that when our people are struggling in hard times like this, we could simply remove 10% from essential household items like rice, tin piece, biscuit, petrol. We will try and finish long 2022. Exactly what year me mind blow me not pick him now, but 2022 meeting also we will try. Now, Lorausim 10% GST away from essential household items. Also fuel, na all kai basic kai, na all something below was long all citizens. So we will try this will finish. We will give now money long IRC. Hopefully by the end of this year, IRC system would be configured to have the flexibility. So when inflation hits, IRC can be instructed, remove 10% GST off from essential household items. So these are control mechanisms that was not in place for many, many years. Knowing very well the hardship of our people, we have been building that. IRC has never received support before in a big way. Customs have never received support before in a big way. We've now given more support to IRC and Customs so that the system is dovetailed and tailored in a way that we could use our fiscal incentives that we are known for giving to ensure we stop price from increasing in a manner that is not consistent with revenue or income increase and control inflation. And if you ask me by any measure, globally speaking, if inflation is higher than 7% and PNG we are running at 5%, that is something that is not a full answer to our people, but an element of control on how best we could suppress unnecessary, uncontrolled, and exacerbated increase of prices, especially for essential household items. So, Mila give him very silo country.
Papua New Guinea pay him the largest amount of money of any member of parliament.
Yes,
there is a reason. Yes. He cannot pass the buck to the opposition when he controls all of the levers of state. That's like walk and blame him. You know, blow opposition. You have the solutions. Show him. No can blame him opposition. Nothing. Do the job that the people are paying you for.
Diklik lo osen toning totok blow governor. Governor, you know, asking rate blow inflation lo world or global inflation or Papua New Guinea inflation. I'm asking price blow kaka now something like what. Na pay on man meri work lot sin and it's still down to us. We expecting Prime Minister lo talking this honorable house na country. Why the price controlling mechanisms are not in place? Where is the price controller these days? Now I'm asking question where the physical incentives and Prime Minister Nata Solinkotoke and put in place. What are those physical incentives that he has put in place to help the businesses in the country, especially the manufacturing industry, who provide some of the biggest jobs, employment opportunities in the country?